Grand Rising, everyone. It is Shalonda, and I'm back. And again, I don't know. I feel like I promise. I'll be like, okay, you taking some time out for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You ain't really about to be doing nothing. Hold on, I feel somewhat naked, but I don't know. Okay, whatever. All right. So I think like I said, for this past year or whatever, I've really been like at a standstill when it comes to my uh, businesses that I just kind of left on the back burner while I was going through these tumultuous times, right? So um, I had a couple of cards that I pulled that have been sitting here for a couple of days. I wanted to, just kind of like contemplate on them, go into them, and then I pulled a couple more of my oracle decks just to kind of get a sense of direction if what I've been seeing lately is resonating with the energy that is around. So again, I feel like there's lots of things going on. Like I just had to pull away. It's just too much. It's just too many people in my energy trying to be in my energy. I think even when I did the video the other day, I see a couple of people came out and showed their face. So obviously, people is listening. You know what I'm saying? So my radar is really good when it comes to certain things, because it's like when things get kind of crazy and then you just put something out there. And I'm not doing it for no reason at all, but you can see, what I'm saying, the vipers start to poke their heads up by the things that you say in the video. When you know that secret succubus energies are paying attention. And I don't know. I guess it's pretty, I don't know, telling in a sense that some people decide to come out and show their faces. And again, I'm never like hating on anyone. It's just like, don't come for me. So I don't know. I think that's just how it works sometimes when you're minding your business and you're doing what you're doing. You're not having any kind of malicious reasons. You don't have any kind of, bad blood, even when you see your enemies. But I guess I can tell who's watching. So again, I've been working on things, and I don't think I shared these. No, I didn't on here. Putting stuff in my shop. You know what I'm saying? I got all kind of stuff here. I'm just thinking like, girl, what you been doing? You've been playing around with this energy. You know what I'm saying? It's got me all over the place. Like I said, I just had to ground myself. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like, I don't know. I think that a lot of this lately has been like like something where it's like energy trying to tear. And I don't know if it's just me or you guys too, right? Where there's people, that, like I said, just because they're in certain positions of power. And I feel like, again, some of us are competing with some of these people at this particular moment. The true spiritual essence of those individuals, of the elect, is going to be more, downplayed than, people that may be exalted in times. It just is. So to even think that these people are even watching, you know what I'm saying, little old us, right? Because we are the ones that we and they have been waiting for. So I think it's just a thing of just knowing who you are, standing your ground, and not letting anyone come in and try to use their appearance or their platforms or their power to belittle or anything. People can make jokes and things like that. But again, you have to ask yourself sometimes, just because they show you what you see doesn't mean anything. I wonder if some of these people, utilize people as ghostwriters in a sense. So, yeah, so here's one of the journals. These are bigger, right? All right, so I only have 4. Actually, I had 5, but this one, I don't know. I didn't really like the way it turned out, so I'm keeping it for myself. Every time I make a set of journals, I usually keep one for myself because I'm just always filling them. They're around the house. You know what I'm saying? For the first year or so, Well, usually, you know what I'm saying, I'll make something like this as a gift. But for the first, year or so that I've been making them, I hadn't been writing. When I first started to make journals, I hadn't been writing in them. And now, I use them to write down things. But, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, again, when it comes to monitoring energy, it makes me irritated. See, and this is why I'm going to have to just be very thorough when it comes to who is coming into my energy. Like, because it is sad to see that, some people that are very talented are very, I don't know, gifted have to sit on the sidelines while, other people that have had their turn, you know what I'm saying, are riding their coattail or mounting them to try to get their information and things like that and utilize it to go further, and again trample over beautiful people with beautiful souls and energies that don't die. You see, when somebody is biting off of or sucking off of or ciphering your energy, your essence, and it's going to die at some point in time. You cannot replace those and so it's just that kind of energy. Like I said, it's kind of silly to me. But at the end of the day, I feel like they feel like if they get enough of a feel and get rid of you, or to try to cloud people's judgment, I guess they feel like that works. So anyways, all right. So again, I'm just going to show you guys these journals real quick. And like I said, I'm just feeling good. I'm just having fun. I've been, making a mess around the house. Like, I'm the type of person, when it gets to me being crafty, I got stuff all over. I don't see how people can take it sometimes. I have stuff all over the house, and I'm just having fun. But at the same time, I'm like trying to deep clean and, wipe things down and stuff like that, and trying to declutter as well, and get rid of stuff, stuff that I don't use that much. Because, I mean, it's just, I used to be a shopper. I'm gonna just tell you that right now, especially when it comes to like my crafts and stuff like that. Like anything you need to make something, and it's just like I'm at a point where I'm just trying to get rid of some of that and just keep the stuff that I really, really want and need. Okay. So anyways, these are just handmade journals. Like I said, here's the stitching right here. It's like a pamphlet stitch, and you can use these as inserts. You know what I'm saying? Like if you had like a big journal, or like some kind of leather bound journal, I mean, you can put 2 in there. You could like take, and you will put like the band or whatever here, and you can use these as, inserts, and put both of them inside of the journal. I've been having fun, like I said, making these because I don't have to do so much stitching like when I do the hardcover versions, though I'm working on some fall themed hardcover journals right now that are going to have like 3 signatures probably in them. So anyways, I'll show you them real quick on the inside. And again, I think I've shared these on my Facebook, but I don't even be on Facebook like that no more. So again, these are just, I don't know, these made me think about grandma's kitchen. Okay, so again, it has this button here, right? And you don't really need it. It's glued down. So it's really just for decoration, purposes only. And then here's the inside. And then these are just like some of those little, y'all remember them cards from back in the 70s and 80s with like a million different animals and stuff like that. And it says like what the animal is and what it does, where it lives, all this stuff. So again, these are just some like little pieces of ephemera, some antique dictionary pages. And then here are, like this one says specimen. Here's some old I layered some book pages on there. And, it's just something, like I said, that you could draw on. You can write on the back. I mean, you can read it if you want, really. Okay. And it's just a little, even the paper clips is vintage. I don't know. I just like old stuff. So, all right. So then you got graph paper. These are like tea-dyed coffee strainer. Hold on, y'all. Let me get a little bit closer. So again, I mean, this is just me having fun. I know it feels like it's a lot of pressure in the world, but I just feel like, people come to me. I don't know, sometimes, like when it comes to energy or just even in the family and stuff, a lot of people have been trying to bombard me with stuff. And I don't want nothing to do with nothing right now, but just like really, focus on what I need to, do to move forward spiritually. Like I need to be creative. I haven't been able to be creative for a while, and I need to like focus on, like I said, my business stuff. So this is just like some little scalloped paper napkins. Here's a little envelope here. And did I open it? Yeah. Okay, so you can put stuff in there if you want to. Actually, it's open this way too. All right. And actually, I don't like that, so I am going to glue this back down. And you'll only be able to open it from the top. Right? So that you can, let's see. Like stick stuff in there, like little notes and stuff like that. Or tags. All right. Then you got some antique, which one is this? Yeah, dictionary paper. I could do a better job at doing this, but, you know, we're just going through it real quick. Okay. Some parchment paper. You know, I used to love this paper. This is like the kindergarten paper. You know, when you learn how to, you know, write or whatever. Okay. Just some pattern paper. All right. Some old book pages. And again, these are just for writing anything, ideas, whatever. I mean, there's a lot of things going on this plane right now. And I think that that's what made me like kind of help me get out of my, there was like a blockage, I feel, you know what I'm saying? And it helped me get, I feel, out of my head so much. So again, and as long as the stuff makes sense to me, you know what I'm saying, I write it. But then I write kind of sloppy. I think that'll help. Like I said, I'm just kind of silly sometimes. Okay. So I think it helps when it comes to me feeling like there are monitoring or hovering spirits and energies around. I don't know. So I write like chicken scratch where I can only really understand, you know what I'm saying? But if they are all up in my business, all up in my head, I guess it really wouldn't matter. Okay. So again, here's a little, I just had it pinned here. So here's a little, card or postcard kind of thing or whatever, where I layer some antique book pages and just some little ephemera and some little flower like cutouts and stuff like that. And I don't know, I can't remember what these were. Some little like cards. It says Chinese herbal Qing Wan Hung, used as directed on bottle. So I don't know if this was like some kind of cards or whatever with some kind of but I probably just used it because of the fact that, but I really like the way that these turned out. So I'll probably make a lot of these and start putting them in my journals. I don't know, I like the way it turned out. So again, this is just like a little, the one end of a paper bag. Sometimes like little stuff that some embossed paper here. Sometimes it's little stuff that I really don't, and a little sticker. I don't know, I have thoughts sometimes and I'm like, oh, I don't want nobody really to pick this up and see it. So that's where I hide like little tiny random thoughts that I wouldn't want anybody else to see right away if they did pick up the journal. More tea dye, coffee dye paper. More lined paper. Here's a piece of like a wax or parchment paper. Yeah, you can write on that too with like, you know those pens that people have, like jelly pens or gel pens? It shows up really nice on there. Alright. So again, I'm just, you know, I'm making some earrings and stuff right now to put in the shop. I was inspired to make by an image that I saw. And then here's the little charms hanging. It's a little turtle. See? Okay, with some wooden beads and I don't know. This is like really like 70s to me. I don't know. I love these beads for some reason. I've been making some earrings with those too. So, all right. And then here's some specialty paper. Oh, okay. That's the candle. Okay. I must say, damn, this paper smells good. But it's the candle. Okay. So, anyways, this is like some handmade paper. And it, I don't know, it feels really nice, but it has like flowers in there. And I think they're real, actually. Actually, it kind of looks like onion. That's what it looks like. Onion peels, right? That are like dyed probably and put in there to make it look like flowers. Yeah, I think that's what that actually really is. Okay, and this, it flaps open right here. Okay. So again, it's just a whole bunch of different types of paper. And you can just write all up and down it, whatever, you know. Some script paper, like pattern paper. Some antique, like appointment book things, pattern paper, more embossed paper, and then it kind of just, you know, repeats itself, right? So we don't take up too much time. And then the other two, I'm gonna, and they all come with like a little tie. Yeah, I don't know where exactly this one is that I just took off of here. I don't know. But I just figured, you know, I think I'm going to open up and start another channel possibly. I don't know. Is what I've been thinking. Alright, so the camera froze, so I'm going to have to stop this video and I'm going to have to make a part 2. Yeah, I'm going to have to make a part 2. I'll be right back.